What's up, mi familia? Welcome to the Knuckleheads Tarot. My name is Sandra. Hope all you guys are having a blessed day. If not, make sure you change that mindset and definitely claim it. Thank you so much for giving and showing your love, your support, your donations, your energy, just simply being the best of you. You all are much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications, as it will definitely help the channel grow, as well as our soul tribe / fam bam. If you are new, welcome to our wonderful world, our family, where we got love for those who definitely got love for us. We'd love for you to stay, and we welcome you to the familia. Please be advised that all messages are general intuitive. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else simply. Remember that time and energy are fluid and my readings are timeless, so when you see this read, it is meant for you to get that tea. My disclosure is simple, which is free will, is what we all have, and which is something that is so beautiful. If this reading resonates and you don't like the events, some or all, free will disclosure is simply advised. This simply allows you to do what you'd like and how you'd like to manipulate the situation and how you'd like to change the events. I'm going to get into the astro and then we're going to get into the tea and tarot. So without further ado, let's get started. Taurus, this is going to be for you guys for the overall month. However, the reading for the tarot is going to be from the 1st to the 15th. Your overall focus is going to be remaining positive, will help improve or improvements in all aspects of all areas of this month. Focus, compromise, and growth is going to be huge for you guys, okay? In your love and committed relationships. Relationships are on the back burner, and you guys are focusing more on career, which your partner may be feeling neglected at this time. So in order for you to create a balance, you focus on communication and also bringing passion and romance into the relationship, obviously, right? Now for singles, focusing on relationships and less on finances is going to create a balance also for you guys as well. You may meet someone online or just make a simple making a run out, in these times of the quarantine, going to the store and finding a love connection simply around the corner from you guys. Now in your career, changes may occur. So communication or improving communication will bring opportunities, also learning new skills as well. Now your finance and your money department, your flow will be excellent, but watch out for overspending. Pay off some loans if you have extra money, and that will help you get further in life and in your financial stability. Now in your family home front is stay clear from arguments. Okay, conflicts will be at hand and children may be affected by this. So in order for you to bring the situation to a halt, your best bet is to build on happiness, bring everyone closer, to create a zen environment for you guys. Now let's get into the tea and tarot. I have my Cheryl Richardson self-care cards, also the Gilded Rider weight deck, and some messages from crossover, my emoji con cards. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit today, okay? So let's get to it. Now, what do we have for Taurus? For Taurus for April 1st through the 15th. April 1st through the 15th of 2020. Let's see what we have here. What do we have here for Taurus? For April 1st through the 15th, please and thank you. Yesterday, someone else got clarity. Okay, the other day, 2 days ago. I don't know if it was Virgo. Okay, and another one, and another one. All right. All right, looks good, looks good. We have playfulness, clearing, magnificent, and courage. Okay. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me put this all together. So the first one that we have here is, I feel like you guys are trying to find a balance and trying to bring fun into the situation. You're actually worried or actually into self-care, and you're trying to have the courage in regards to clearing something that's going on in your life. So that's what I'm picking up so far from this situation. So the first one we have here is playfulness. Now, it says play with a child. Children are your greatest teachers. Now, you may be spending a lot more time with your children, but also think about things that are going to bring back childhood memories, inner child. Also, be intertwined with your children. Think about on the memories and share those memories with them, because those are things that are life lessons that they may come about, and it may not also help you, but it also teaches them as well. So the next one is going to be clearing, and that's only if you guys have children. And if you don't have children, what it's stating to me is think about on pretty much back in the day, on how you used to be, on things that made you happy, to bring a little bit more positivity into your life. Maybe right now at the time of reflection, you're thinking about the past and how playfulness was such something that was needed. Well, in regards to this clearing, it says clear the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out. Okay, so definitely there's something here that you're trying to clear out, possibly in regards to the past, and you're trying to dissipate that memory also as well, which I get in regards to clearing. It could be a past relationship, friendship, whatever ship. Pretty much, it depends on your situation, right? It looks like there's something in the past that may have hurt you, and it may have brought you to your childhood, and you're trying to pretty much clear it out. So right now, the next one is going to be magnificent, and it says own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. So this tells me that you need to practice on self-love, and also from this clearing from the past is making you think on how you basically pretty much are going within inner self and trying to release whatever the situation is, and you're finally coming around to yourself and actually giving yourself self-love. Okay, and you're feeling good about yourself because you took the time out and you thought about these other great memories besides the things that were that needed to be cleared out. However, it still made you feel good, and you're basically like in a replenishment mode, or coming out of a situation. Now the next one that I have here is courage, which just reminds me of Leo, okay, or the strength card. It says take the leap. Your courage will see you through. Okay, so maybe there has been a decision that you needed to clear out, or something that you needed to face from the past that you needed to clear, that pretty much made you feel better about yourself, and you took a lighter approach. You know how children take light approaches into things also as well. That's something that I am also picking up as well. Dreams may be significant as well. Maybe you've played an instrument, possibly the violin in some cases, or you're able to read music in some cases also as well. Maybe a deck or something of that nature, maybe a significance. There was some, challenges that you had to clear out, but what I see is out of the dark must come to the light. To me, this other picture with the magnificent, the look up, the fireflies may be a significant animal as well as the lion. And also in this courage, it's this person or this individual looks here like she looks like she's very discerning. She has her knife up, so she reminds me simply of like the Queen of Swords in this sense also as well, that I get from that card, on how she's being discerning. She's warm, she's fair, she has feelings, but there's things that she had to think about and analyze, and she went forth and did what she had to do in this sense, right? So let's see, what else do we have here? Let me get one more shuffle. All right, great. Oh. What do we have here for Taurus for April 1st through the 15th in regards to playfulness? What do we have in regards to playfulness for Taurus? Okay, now this is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, it's maybe you've been working very hard at this present time, and you're trying to reap some rewards or an investment or assessing a situation. She's focused on this one that's right here. Also, as well, in regards to the Seven of Pentacles, but it's more to me of, reaping your labor, like the fruits of your labor, or planting the seeds in regards to something that was, that could be pertaining to your dreams also as well. What I'm showing here, you've been trying to create some type of a balance. You have this vision, and you may have this vision in your dreams and your planning, and it's going to be successful because it is forward planning. It's possible that you may be traveling, and you're waiting to travel, because we're all waiting at this time. Just trying to make sure that nothing else flipped out besides that. Okay, I'm not going to be calling out Taurus, but this may be in your energy also as well, even though that this may be a Capricorn that's around you in energy. This represents material. It also represents bondage. You may feel bonded to your material aspects, or to some type of new growth that's coming up in regards to clearing out the situation, because you're waiting for this addiction or stagnation or feeling trapped situation in order for you to get this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is going to represent either a new job, financial opportunity. It's a beginning. And this situation has been challenging also as well, because 7 does what represents obstacles and challenges. Okay, so you've been waiting on something that you have to clear, but obviously it could be something that has to do with this Capricorn situation or this binding situation in order for you to clear this out. Okay, which has been a challenge for you also as well. The rewards that you're going to reap from this is once you let go. Whether if this is a people place situation, but this has to do with your finances also as well. It could be something in regards to the past that you waited on that was very toxic, and in order for you, this energy could have been playful also as well, that I'm getting. or somebody may have been playing with you in this situation and you've been waiting around, and now you have this opportunity and you have to cut this situation out, and you're stuck between this. And I mean, I know that this is the Two of Wands. This is you're trying to make a situation, you're trying to find a balance, you're making choices, you're planning. Because this is for, you're planning for success. But in order for you to be successful, you're gonna have to let go of something toxic in order for something to come out. And this is not gonna be an easy task for you, right? But you're trying to seek justice into the situation. Okay, it may be of a Libra, of air sign, and trying to clear out the situation. You're trying to find justice in your finances and things of that nature. That's what I'm getting here. And also, you're going to find, these scales are balanced here, and you're going to be able to balance out your finances as well. But this toxicity has to leave, and it's going to be a challenge. But this is telling me that it's going to be okay, because you've been going within. This could also represent a Virgo, or your your sense, basically, or your sign. I said sense. You're probably trying to make sense of all this also as well. There's no accidents when I say something. It's because it needed to come out. But, you're trying to seek inner wisdom. You may be in solitude right now. You may feel lonely. And this may be a situation. But by you being alone right now, you're starting to feel, this clearing. And you're starting to have self-love. Because also the Justice, she represents purity, and she's also bringing the light to situation with the sun. So it's like there's going to be something that's going to be in your favor in regards to this financial gain. Again, the toxicity has to break down with the Tower, which is going to be a disruption. Okay, or it could be a revelation about something, a realization that you may have recently had. But that, you know what you have to do in order for, you have to have courage at this point, right? You have to remain calm and face the factors. This one wants to pop out because, by you going within, your ships are going to be coming in. 3 is about growth, expansion, travel, watching your ships coming in, having this vision that you had in a dream possibly. But you see your ships coming in, and you're going to receive a message from this. And that bird that's over it, it makes me feel like, it's freedom. Or it's a message that you're going to be receiving in regards to the situation. And you have been, again, focusing on more growth. Possibly you're going to be collaborating with somebody, or you're working with somebody in order to build the situation, or build the courage to have this situation during this waiting period that you're having. Okay. What else do we have here? Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles here. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. And thank you. What is the Seven of Pentacles? The Seven of Pentacles, please and thank you. Seven of Pentacles, please and thank you for April 1st to the 15th. Thank you. Yeah. You've been waiting, and right now you're trying to focus on walking to that 9th cup. The 8 of Cups pretty much represents, in regards to the situation, even though this toxic situation that you have to clear. You may have to just abandon the situation, move on. You know, you're gonna walk away because you're tired of waiting for somebody. I mean, in this case, in some cases, I'm picking up this. There may be some, you know, habits that some people do have, and they're waiting for somebody to be like, okay, well, you know what, I'm done with you saying that you're you know, are you gonna change, you're gonna change, and you're not. And finally this person walks away because they're tired of somebody deceiving them, you know, feeling like they're robbing them out of their time, you know, because it is time robbing. You know, when somebody is not seeing eye to eye with another person or another individual, yeah, it feels like you're thieving someone for their time. It's dishonesty. It's being sneaky. You know, that's that devilish shit, you know? Pretty much just that devilish shit. And you pretty much have to walk away from the toxicity, hence the clearing. Hence what I was saying from earlier, that you had to walk away. You know, you've been waiting for the situation to get better, and you receive this opportunity. This is your way out, pretty much, to have a justice. You're going within because you're still conflicted about this situation. You know the shit's right there, and then you're gonna get up and walk away because you find something out. You know, you find something out, and this is a situation. So then you receive this passionate news in regards to this individual right after you walk away. Hence, this is a situation. And, you know, they want their wheels to turn. But, you know, right now they're probably seeing that this is a, you know, it's a conclusion. It's an ending of a cycle, and it has to happen in order for this Ace of Pentacles to happen. Because when the wheel turns, you'll have good luck when you walk away from the situation eventually. You know, this is basically saying you might be receiving an opportunity, a passionate, you know, the Page of Wands is basically, you know, a new passionate message, or an exciting new energy, you know, someone new. So don't worry about it. You know, this is for those who are in a toxic relationship or something of that sense. You know, you're trying to analyze the situation. Right. You know, you've manifested this opportunity right here that's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, okay? By the Magician. You know, it may be a significance of a Gemini also as well in your life, possibly, but doesn't have to be. Also as well, you know, you seek the willpower, you have all the tools, you have the talents. You know, you may have to finagle your situation a little bit with this devil up in here. You know, you had to use some magic and pretty much try to walk away from the situation. And you, again, with that courage, it's a double courage thing. Again, like I was saying from before, when that courage, it represented to me as the strength card. Hence having this inner strength, you know, because you are going to have this inner strength because you know you're going to have the justice in this situation. If you can see it right there better, right? And again, this may be a Leo of significance. Also, this Knight of Swords, you may receive some type of fast action in regards to the situation because, you know, the person may be a little bit aggressive. They may not be feeling the situation, but, I mean, this is what they want to do. They want to take action, or you may be trying to take action aggressively towards this situation, you know, to push forward with assertiveness because you know you have justice. Okay? And, you know, this is basically, you know, having to have the power and the strength in the situation. So let's clarify this Hermit, please. This wants to pop out like that. The High Priestess. Okay, which means, you know, the decision making, things that are unknown, that are being brought to the light, knowing things, having the wisdom, holding secrecy, being very spiritual. You know, some of you may be a high priestess in the sense. You know, you've seen all this situation coming. You're just looking pretty much for confirmation because you know this is a karmic situation. You know, judgment, you may be having also a rebirth, a spiritual calling of some sense. Again, you know, trying to find a balance or a big decision that needs to be made at this time in regards to the shifts that are coming in. Okay, this is knowing secrets. So you knew the deceit that was going on, or you were watching it unfold and you knew what you had to do, but yet, you know, you stood there hanging out, waiting for things to unfold or trying to find out more information, more confirmation, or trying to see if, you know, if what you were actually, you know, that gut feeling basically that your intuition was telling you. And yeah, so this shifts that are coming in is clarified with the Death card. You know, 1 + 3 is 4. This is bringing you your stability, bringing an ending to a situation and birthing for this new opportunity for the ships to come through. And once again, that could be a Scorpio also as well. And at the end, on the bottom, it's still coming out while shuffling this Judgment. This was divine, pretty much. So let's see what we have here in regards to some extra messages pertaining to the situation. So overall, in regards to, you know, there's a lot going on here. However, you have to look at the bright side of things. You know, there are opportunities that are coming. Again, you know, I know that you guys are feeling a little bit stuck about this because I can't even shuffle right now. But at the same token, you know, this is something that you knew. It's not like you didn't know this. This is something that's not, you're not new to this. This is, you know, you're true to this. And you're trying to hold it back because you're just waiting on something. You know, like it's like waiting on some type of confirmation or something of that nature, right? All right, so these two wanted to come out. Again, Survey says your intuition is correct, okay, in regards to this toxic situation. You are what you think, so think big. Don't forget about that coin, okay? Happiness is an inside job, so get to work, you know? And you may want to look at the number 3 for significance because now we have 3 right there. 3 of the same kind, right? 3 is all about growth, birth, expansions. It says what you have waited for is coming. Yeah, you knew it because of this opportunity, okay? And some of you need to see this and tell that toxic situation, be like, deuces, okay? Things happen for a reason, so just let it be. That's as simple as it gets, right? What else do we have here? Yeah, they're going to tell you that. Message. P.S. I love you. They're really gonna love you when you're sitting on top of the world with all that new opportunity. It's gonna be such a sad situation. You should have never lied. You know, should have never been deceitful. Self-care is the best care. Hence that magnificent feeling yourself, loving yourself. One more, please, and thank you. And it is definitely your time to shine, okay? Shine. And the number 4 maybe. So 34, 5, for, this may be something that you're conflicted about. It says, I can see clearly now. I'm sure you can after all these little things that have been said to you. Let's get some messages from your loved ones that have crossed over. And I'm just going to pull out 2, and then we're going to be out of here with this reading, okay? This is from Talking to Heaven with James Prague. I don't know the meanings per se so much, but however, we're going to read the extra meanings, what I'm led to read for you guys. I'm going to get one more shuffle. What are the messages that we need to give for those Tauruses that need to hear from their loved ones that have crossed over? Please and thank you. Spirit, what are the messages that you'd like to give for those that have crossed over for Taurus for this month of April 2020? Please and thank you. What are the messages that you'd like to give? They're pretty much saying a lot of stuff right there with all these messages. Well, I love you too. What are the messages that you'd like to give? Please and thank you that wanted to pop out. Life is a series of choices, so choose love. And, all right. Give me 1 second, please, guys. And bear with me because I'm going to have to find the meanings. Give me 1 moment. We're almost there, buddy. Okay, that was a back-to-back one. That was cool. Okay, so the first message says, life is a series of choices. Choose love. The message that your loved one had for you was, love is the truth nature of your soul. By making a choice from your love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. I remember in life when I would let other people's opinions of me define who I was. I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. But now I know how much more powerful love is. By making the right choices, you welcome abundance into every aspect of your life, and I want nothing more than for you to be happy. So with every choice you make, stay true to your nature and choose love. Fear separates, love unites. From over here, I will try to remember you always. Attempt to see love in all you do. That way, you can live a happier and more fulfilling life while on earth. Now, the second message that we have here is, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. As souls, we do not feel physical death. I remember that within the blink of an eye, I was outside my body looking down at it. I immediately felt an intense sense of happiness and peace. It was indescribable, yet I wanted to tell everyone. I was also able to see the thoughts you created and carry with you in your mind. We are pure energy vibrations of light. Please know that your thoughts of guilt and worry block our light. They don't serve either of us well and create unnecessary debris. Know that I am happy, and that a soul can never be harmed. So these are the messages that I have for you guys. I hope that this resonates with you guys. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share this video, or comment also as well. Like I said, I hope that this does something for you guys. Overall, it was a pretty much a good read. You know, there are some negatives, but there is a great balance, because there are great things that are coming towards you guys, and it is going to be your time to shine. However, there are some just decisions that are going to have to be made. Okay, so with that, on that note, Taurus, you know, take care, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.